Likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to women as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. Hey fam bam, it's me, just Londa. Can we talk that talk?
Ladies, get your food! Who? Get in the car? Who? Nay. Get your food! Get your food! If you say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Oh my grandma, say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out. Say one more thing, I'm gonna knock you out.
Oh, yeah. So by now, I know we've all been seeing it across the internet where, you know what, a young man has to defend his mom. And it is unfortunate all the way around. Okay? Women, I just got finished telling y'all that men are predatory and it's us against them. We are no match for men. That man struck that lady like she was not a lady. It gives me no home training. It gives me, he's been whooping axe for a long time. It gives me all sorts of vibes. And it's unfortunate all the way around. So, if you haven't seen it, I just feel sad for all parties involved. The family of the deceased, the son, and the mother. Like everyone has lost something all the way around, and it's so sad. Like we just have to be this society where all we're good for is recording. When that man struck that woman, why did no one else be like, you know what, hey, you know, maybe cool it down just a bit, cool it down, you know, hey. Like, they just ran off. Like, so I'm nosy. Because I'm nosy. And there were a few posts going on, and I'm going to assume that this is his sister. And I'm going to throw that up there. Here we go. We'll throw it up here. So they said in the post, it was a response, right? It was a response. Just seeing the Maxwell video and want to say they freed the lady and her son. I'm believing that's a crying emoji 100. The sister responds, ain't no free that lady and her son. Snite. MFs don't know what they caused him to beat her ass as simple. I hate when MFers do that and don't know the full story. F, that's simple. 100, 100. They got what they deserved. You're female, right? You're female. Actually, this was the girlfriend. So I'm sorry, this was the girlfriend. So it gives me for you that you've been hit before by him. That's what it's given. You've been hit before by him, and because y'all are that way, you assume everyone else works that way, and it's he's supposed to be your protector, not your beater. So then the sister uh also gets on here and talk, and it really gives me, I hate to say it, you ghetto bunny. So, and another thing, hold on, because I know I'm going to be reading this wrong. Because one, I don't get on Twitter like that, so I don't know how it's supposed to be read. So I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top because I believe that's how it's supposed to be read. Okay, so it's like, y'all not the judge nor the jury, so I really do not care how y'all feel or what y'all think. On some SB, I don't know what SB means because, yeah, I don't know what that means. Yeah, I don't know what SB could mean. On SB, I'm willing to get up with anybody about my brother, aka the Knockout King. Are you calling him the Knockout King because he be beating people? Like women? Is that what it is? Because he doesn't look like, maybe, maybe he's a boxer. And if he is a boxer, then he definitely should know better. But the way he threw those punches at that lady, he's not a boxer, he's just a beater. He's an abuser. One, and oh, I'm gonna believe that's a one. So one, and I ain't about to troll. Keep commenting on none of that. Rather is jail or he. It will be consequences apparently for everyone. 100. And another thing, stop acting like that. Wait a minute. Stop acting like that niggas y'all be sleeping with never knock y'all out. So again, it is definitely giving me, because she doesn't know any better. No, the guys that I have slept with never hit me, never laid a hand on me, no matter what the consequences were, no matter what the circumstances were, no matter what it was. I never been shook because they say just shake the out of her. Just shake the out of her. I never been shook. I never came close to being hit. So, what kind of men are you laying with, Pumpkin? Because you need to get out of that pool. And another thing, 95% of these niggas that's posting jokes about JB, he done knocked y'all out y'all socks before with literally one punch. So was he a boxer? He couldn't be a boxer. Not the way he was throwing. Like the aggression that was in those punches, that wasn't like he wasn't giving boxer. So he's known for hitting people. He's probably known for putting his hands on women. Y'all couldn't get up with him with no hands. Let me tell you something. Where's your mom? Where's your father? It is sad all the way around. This son The 14-year-old, unfortunately, and I wrote down some notes because I didn't want to, one, be on here so long, and two, keep repeating things because that's what my daughter tells me. So I wrote some things down. So, like, for the son, he's 14. He had to watch his mom get abused and battered by a person he didn't know. He had to protect his mom when she tried to protect him by telling him to go in the car. But he had to protect her. In order for him to protect her, he had to shoot someone, killing that person. Now he's known for killing someone in self-defense. Now he's been to jail. He's been fingerprinted. He's been in jail with actual criminals where he did not even belong. He was falsely accused of something when it shouldn't even went down that way. Like, they should have went on ahead and rolled the beautiful baked bean footage. That cook or that server was right there. Like, he saw the whole thing. He saw the whole thing. So he should have spoke up. I don't know what they was going into the car for after the whole incident. They should have stayed right there. I don't know if they ended up pulling off, but they should have stayed right there. 911 should have been called. They should have said, hey, this is what happened, and wrap it up. You know what I'm saying? I hope they didn't leave, but I'm glad that everything was all situated out, that, you know, that they were released. For the mother has to, she's the one that's supposed to be the protector of her child. For her to be abused in front of her child, and I'm saying child because he's only 14, to be abused in front of her child and other people, and now because people are just sitting here watching, millions of other people, that's something she has to deal with and face. Where is the community? Why aren't we the same community that steps in anymore? Why aren't we the ones that are like, hey, back off? That guy that was in the front, he pushed the person out the way that was filming so he can get out the way, when there should have been someone step, hey, young blood, you know, go ahead, let me, you know, go ahead with that, you know, don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, talk to the, you're an elder, but you know what, because he's an aggressive man, he might want to hit you too, so, you know, telling, you know what I'm saying? No one's thinking to call 911 when all of this is going on. Like, that is a bit of harassment, and no one cares to think of stepping in. This whole community just watches it. And it's sad. It's sad. That's why we can never, that's not ash, that's makeup. We can never stick with one another. We're always willing to pull each other down. It's like crabs in a barrel. And then for Jeremy, and I didn't want to know the son's name and the mother's name because God bless them. They should not have to go through what they went through. And for Jeremy, I forgot his last name. I want to say Brown, but I feel like that's not it. See where your aggression got you? You did not know how to talk. Whatever situation you was in with that lady did not have to leave with you putting your hands on her. and now you're deceased by a 14-year-old because you were not taught not to put your hands on women, not just women, anyone. It was a confrontation. You don't know how to speak? Like you have to go ahead and fight it out? She's a whole lady. She didn't spit on you. She didn't hit you at first. She might have tried to hit you while you was attacking her. Why? You have a girlfriend who really seems to me that she's been abused by you. You have a set of twin daughters. What example were you leaving for them? What legacy are you leaving for them? That you were a knockout king and your reign has gotten you dead. So that's what your legacy left you. That's what your twin daughters got for a legacy, for a father. It's just sad. I need us as a community to do better. I need men to talk to therapists and talk to your pastors. Because obviously whatever you are learning out on these streets, talking about being these alpha males, it ain't working. It's not. And these alpha male podcasts, I'm pretty sure someone was out there calling themselves an alpha male, and where were you? It's sad. This is sad. We as a community has to do better. We are all God's children, and God doesn't like this. This is not what He wants. And it's getting disgusting. So on that note, fam bam, I'm done ranting. I just wanted to hit those key notes. Someone needs to step in. Someone needed to step in. That man's life did not have to be lost. That lady did not have to be abused. Had someone stepped in. That's just like the trip with the young lady that died in Mexico. Y'all fighting, but nobody steps in. Like she didn't want to fight. So this is what you do. It's sad. It's sad all the way around for all the families that are involved. And I'm sorry that it had to end that way. Even if I'm not involved, I'm so sorry that it had to end that way because it didn't have to. It really didn't have to. So, on that note, fam bam, thank you for watching, rate and subscribing. All that good jazz make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. Peace and peace.